Every day we create more than 402 million terabytes of data. But have you ever wondered how does all that data become meaningful information, then knowledge, and finally wisdom? Today we're diving into the fascinating journey from data to wisdom, known as the DIKW hierarchy. And by the end of this video, you will understand how raw numbers can transform into powerful insights that shape our decisions, businesses, and even the future of humanity. Let's start simple. The DIKW model stands for data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. It's a framework that explains how raw facts evolve into deep understanding. You can think of it like a pyramid. At the bottom, you have data, the most basic unprocessed facts. Then information, where data gains context. Then above that, we have knowledge, where understanding grows. And finally, we have wisdom, the ability to make sound judgments based on all that understanding. So let's climb this pyramid step by step. First of all, data, the raw material. Everything starts with data. Data is raw. It's just numbers, symbols, or facts without any meaning attached. Think of data as the building blocks of understanding. For example, these numbers could mean anything. By themselves, they don't tell you much. They can mean temperature readings. But even after that, what do we know from these numbers? Where was it recorded? Without context, data is like random puzzle pieces. Valuable, but not yet useful. Data is everywhere, in sensors, social media posts, sales transactions, health monitors. But to make sense of it, we need the next step, and that is information. You have to add context. When we organize and interpret data, we get information. Information is data with meaning. Using our earlier example, if I tell you those temperature readings are in degrees Celsius recorded in London over 4 days, now it becomes information. You can now see a trend. It's slowly getting hotter. That's what context does. It turns random numbers into meaningful facts. In business, data like sales equals 100, 200, 250 becomes information when labeled as monthly sales in January, February, and March. See, data turns into something we can interpret, compare, and use. But information alone is not enough. You have to go a step further. Knowledge is when we start seeing relationships, patterns, and reasons. It's when we can answer why something happens. Continuing the example, if you know that the temperature rises in London every March because of seasonal changes, that's knowledge. You have connected cause and effect. Knowledge comes from experience, analysis, and learning. In a company, managers don't just look at monthly sales information. They identify why sales increased. Maybe a marketing campaign worked or a new product launched. Knowledge helps you make informed decisions. The key difference? Information answers what happened. Knowledge answers why it happened. And finally, we reach the top of the pyramid, wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to use knowledge ethically, strategically, and effectively. It's about making the right decision based on everything you know, even when the situation changes. Wisdom involves judgment and foresight. For example, knowing that March is hot is knowledge. Deciding to install air conditioners early to reduce customer discomfort, that's wisdom. In business terms, knowledge tells you what your customers want. Wisdom helps you decide what's best for them and the company long term. It's where logic meets values. The beautiful thing about the DIKW hierarchy is that it's not just theory. You experience it every single day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you make your last decision at night. Let's see how this invisible ladder from data to wisdom quietly guides the modern world. Imagine you open Google Maps on your phone. The raw GPS coordinates being tracked every second. Your location, the streets, the vehicles ahead, that's data. When the map visualizes the data into colored lines and speed indicators, it becomes information. When Google analyzes traffic density and predicts which road is faster, that's knowledge. And when you decide to leave 10 minutes earlier because there's heavy traffic near your destination, that's wisdom in action. A simple everyday choice powered by layers of understanding. Let's move to the business world. A company collects millions of purchase records. That's data. They summarize it into reports showing sales by month or region. That's information. Then analysts notice that sales jump whenever discounts are offered. Now they have gained knowledge. But the marketing manager deciding not to keep discounting every month because it might harm brand value long term, that thoughtful decision is wisdom, using knowledge with foresight and values. Even your smartwatch follows this model. The heart rate readings and step counts it records are data. When the app shows your daily averages and calories burned, that's information. When you realize your heart rate spikes on stressful work days, you have gained knowledge. And when you choose to start morning walks, improve your sleep, or meditate to lower stress, that's wisdom. It's not about collecting more numbers, it's about acting on understanding. Whether it's traffic, business, or health, this flow is everywhere. Data feeds information, information builds knowledge, knowledge leads to wisdom. The more consciously we move up this ladder, the smarter our world becomes. And the better we become at making decisions that truly matter. So the next time you see a statistic, a chart, or a piece of news, pause and ask yourself, is this just data or have I turned it into wisdom yet? Because in today's world, data is everywhere, but wisdom is rare. The goal isn't just to collect more data, it's to understand, connect, and make decisions that matter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves learning. And tell me in the comments, where have you seen the DIKW model at work in your own life? Now, this is the official end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.